Hey, what is going on, my fellow gamers? GamerDude back once again after a couple of days off to bring you another Star Trek Online stream. So the last time we did Star Trek Online, we did episode 4 and 5 because episode 4 was a little bit short, so I did 2 at once. I'm going to do the same again today. So we're going to do episode 6, and if episode 6 is a bit short, we're going to do episode 7 as well. Might even do a couple of little bits towards the end, you know, some extra things, I don't know, just anything that catches my fancy, I'll do it just to make the stream last a bit longer. Mr. Burns, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. So the reason I've been absent the last couple of days is just because I've had a few things going on, you know, I've had a few things I needed to sort out, so I've just been away from it. I might be away again tomorrow. For the whole day, so if I'm back on Friday, I'll do at least 2, possibly even 3 live streams. I might even make it up and do a stream on Saturday, as well as my Just the Facts Just the Facts video on Saturday. So yeah, let's just get on with the stream straight away.
Operating near the Briar Patch. Normally, I wouldn't be too concerned, but there's a spore colony in there. If any of those Klingon ships belong to House Mokai, then Ja'ula might have a harvesting operation in there too. Dangerous as it is, I think we need to go see what's going on inside the Briar Patch.
So today we are using the Kelvin Timeline Enterprise. I figured a different ship might be better because I always use that Odyssey Op. I mean, I love the Odyssey Operations Cruiser. It's one of my favourite ships in the game. It's also my strongest ship in the game. But I figured because I use it in every single stream, the regulars that stop into these streams might be sick and tired of seeing it. So I'm just changing it up a little. Right, to the Briar Patch then. You see, I do like this game. I mean, I suppose you could call it open world, because, you know, you can explore all these sectors of space, you can beam down to certain planets, you've got these little things as well, deep space encounters, which are tiny little mini battles. You've got these gateway things that take you to other sectors of space. So it is quite a fun game to play. I mean, if you haven't played it before, I definitely do recommend it, especially if you're a Star Trek fan. It is canon to Star Trek lore. It does carry on from the series, so Next Generation, DS9, Voyager. There's even a whole sequence in the Delta Quadrant that follows on from the aftermath of Voyager. And now we're entering the part of space where you have to go at a snail's pace and crawl. I mean, I haven't done this mission yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't exactly know what you have to do, but judging on all Star Trek Online missions, it's going to be go here, scan this, space battle, scan this, another space battle, go to a planet, do this, that and this, go back up to space, another space battle. It's the usual thing with this.
I'm picking up signals from automated harvester units. It's Mokai Tech. They're processing spores here. Looks like they've placed the harvesters on several asteroids. We need to shut those down now. I'm picking up a lot of Metreon gas pockets out there, too. If we get into a fight, watch your fire around them. One hit can set one of them off, and the resulting explosion could be deadly, even to a starship. I'm betting the Mokai will come after us after we take out their tech. Stay sharp.
Yep, scanning.
Shutting that thing down will be easy enough, but I'm concerned about the radiation it's emitting from the spores. I'd like to neutralize that before taking the harvester tech offline, if you don't mind. Letting it linger could lead to serious side effects within the mycelial network.
I'm not fond of these. I mean, it doesn't really matter how many points you get. You could just get 10 points and then it still counts as you doing it. So there's really no point in the time limit.
Watch it. Mokai attack ships just dropped out of the boat.
Of course they did. Eat gas. It's like farting on them. So I am using the Kelvin weaponry on this as well as an original TOS series phaser. YFMPK, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. Yeah, this ship isn't as powerful as my other ships, but I do still enjoy using it, even though it's extremely ugly. I don't like the Kelvin timeline at all. I think the Kelvin timeline is just completely botched. That's why this ship is called the USS Botched.
That was fast. Predictable, but fast.
Yeah, it was very predictable. There's no wonder my shields are going down, my power was set to engine output. So thanks to Mr. Burns and YFMPK for stopping in, I do appreciate it. If you are watching in the future, make sure you smash the like button. And once again, I do apologise for being away for the last couple of days. It's just, I've had a lot going on, I've had a lot of things to sort out and pick through. I may be away again for the day tomorrow, and if that's the case, I'll be doing double the stream on Friday. I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, this ship is really not that powerful. It's not even really that strong. I kind of regret choosing it for this live stream now. this is actually taking forever. Well, at least the stream will last a little bit longer, considering this ship isn't as powerful as my other ship. But let me know if the audio is okay as well, guys, because I am using a new microphone. So I don't know if it's echoey or if you guys can hear me alright or anything. Ooh, he dropped a shiny. Oh, it was a terrible shiny, but still a shiny. Just die already. Come on. Die. 6%. Come on, die. Thank you. Oh, not this again. I really don't like these.
Two down, one to go. Hope we can deal with it before Jaula sends more of her friends to make sure we don't.
She's gonna send more of her friends to make sure we don't, so I don't know why he said that.
Klingons. A lot more Klingons. We're in trouble.
Yep, figured as much. Can I? Is there a way that I can fart on them again? Uh-oh, things are going offline. Elachi? That's unusual. They don't usually help anyone. Uh-oh, shield's going down. Oh well, I'm not complaining, at least I've got some help. I'm cloaked. Fuck you! Oh, the ship's going dodgy. Go that way, go that way, go that way. It's not moving. You know, Stamens is not really giving a great motivational speech. He's like, yeah, we might make it through this. It's like, really? Oh, I'm drifting a starship right now.
Let's shut down the last harvester before
There we go.
get nervous.
So the reason I'm playing Star Trek Online tonight as well is because, well, at the minute Grand Theft Auto's in the PlayStation, and to be quite honest, I couldn't actually be asked to change the disc, so I was like, right, Star Trek's just installed on the system, that means I don't have to move.
We'll want to keep an eye on this system until the whole Jagula situation is dealt with. I wouldn't put it past her to send more ships and more harvesters once she thinks the coast is clear.
Okay, yeah, so it looks like we're doing the next episode as well, because that was really short. In fact, that was just a pointless episode, there was no need for that one. Reward time, time for a free shiny. Oh, well, actually no, there are no shinies.
We have a large number of operators.
Really? That was boring. That was pointless. What did I get out of that? All right. Well, I guess we'll do this one as well.
Coming from the Kinger system. The USS Birmingham was investigating pirate activity in the area while on patrol. There's a large concentration of spore colonies in that system. If pirates are in the spore business now, we have a new problem to deal with. We better see what's going on there. Pirates, it's Harry Mudd all over again.
Harry Mudd? Is that one of the dudes that was in Discovery? I don't remember, because Discovery is just so shit. The hell is that? The Kinwadaja system? I can't even pronounce half these system names. What is happening? Why is it doing this to me? Go there. Go there. God damn it. I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Initiate warp drive. Crud, this is a patrol mission, so this is just gonna be attack.
Looks like there was a fight here recently. I'm not picking up any House Mokai ships on the sensors, though. If they're here, they're under cloak.
Good to see you, Admiral Cabret, at your service. As you can see,
His face looks like a testicle.
unexpected breakout of hostility.
Literally looks like a testicle with so much pubic hair.
We came here to determine the status of a rather unusual variety of spore. As we were getting our bearings, a Ferengi marauder dropped out of cloak and unleashed hell. Afraid so. Fortunately, the Carter and Shurgat were able to respond before the Ferengi finished us off. Once they arrived, the Daemon pursued the better part of Valor and went back under cloak. Now that you're here, I believe the Ferengi will cut and run, assuming they're still out there hiding.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm reading low-level radiation coming from a nearby asteroid. I think your Ferengi is out there harvesting spores, Admiral.
Take the Carter and Shurgat with you. The Ferengi will think twice about attacking a group of ships. And you might be able to put an end to all this without firing a shot.
No, I'm assuming we're going to be firing shots.
The Carter is ready to assist you.
Oh, I knew I recognised the backdrop to his ship. It's a Galaxy class.
Reading a single Ferengi vessel, Marauder class. They've decloaked.
Just under a different variation, but it is a Galaxy class.
I thought I made myself clear to that woolly-faced Starfleet Admiral. This salvage is
Woolly-faced? You
mine
mean
and
testicle
mine
with
alone.
pubes?
Now run along before I'm forced to damage that pretty ship and take it as a prize. After all, even a damaged ship of that class will fetch a fine pile of latinum. That's what you get for doing your own thinking, friend. Allow me to show you the error of
Yep,
your
see?
ways.
Firing a shot. Yeah, I knew we were going to be firing a shot. Oh, there's a ton of them. Okay.
Yeah, this'll end well.
Yeah, shut up, Stamens. You're not helping. Fire at will. You know, whenever they say fire at will, it's like, what did Will ever do to you? Well, we got him.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Yeah, I was going to say bad news.
Bad news, the Ferengi managed to harvest a spore colony from the asteroid before we arrived. He's got more than enough to make our lives difficult if he sells to Ja'ul. The Ferengi ship just dropped out of Cloak, and by the look of things, they're suffering a full propulsion system breakdown. No impulse, no warp, thrusters only. So, how do you feel about taking those spores off?
Don't mind if I do. So I see that ship's still crippled.
Before you start, let me remind you that I have what you want, and it's one button press away from disintegration. My ship might be a mess, but my personal laser works just fine.
Energize.
You beamed down my spores! Not one, not some, but all my spores!
Yeah, duh.
I don't suppose you're interested in a very promising business opportunity on Ryza? Beachfront property?
You're under arrest, dude.
We've got company, angry company.
Oh,
They're
man.
targeting us and the Ferengi.
All hands battle stations.
Treacherous!
Oh shit, Gorn.
I won't tell the Gorn we have the spores if you don't.
There's one thing I've learned about fighting the Gorn, it's that my ships are useless against them. As you can tell, my shields are failing. Come on. Is that it? Did I beat him? Yeah, I think I beat him.
Some people, do they not know the 16th rule of acquisition? A deal is a deal! Ah, but you're not a barbarian like those... Never mind.
Rogue Harley Quinn, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. Well, this is the Kelvin Timeline Enterprise, and it's one of my weakest ships in the game, but I'm only using it because I always use my Odyssey Operations Cruiser, and I figured, you know what, I'll change it up a little.
Tempt you with a one-of-a-kind offer. That Ryzian timeshare I mentioned earlier, plus a full barrel of Tranya. 2386 vintage. That's easily worth my weight in platinum.
No thanks.
Oh, how about a baseball signed by the Cation Claws?
Ugh, I hate being in tractor beam, you can't go to full impulse. I suppose the thing I do love most about Star Trek Online is it's actually canon to the original series.
Like modern, treacherous friends are coming back for a rematch. I can honestly say I had nothing to do with these ships coming to kill us. They're doing it all on their own. You aren't going to let them kill me, are you?
Well, I'm very tempted to.
Helpless. You have to protect me.
I'm very tempted to just let them kill him, you know? If it was reality and I was actually at the helm of the ship, I'd be like, fuck off, just let him die. Oh yeah, it's very canon to the series. I mean, there's even a whole story arc based in the Delta Quadrant which deals with the aftermath of what happened when Voyager left. There's a whole story out that deals with the Dominion. You know, Odo comes back, Major Kira comes back. Even the version of Q that we see in this game isn't the John Delancey Q. It's the Q's son that we saw in Voyager. Blazem, what is good? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. So once again, if you're just tuning in, I do apologise for being away for the last couple of days. You know, I've had a lot going on, I've had a lot to sort out, I've had a lot to do, and it's just taken priority in my life at the moment. I may be busy again tomorrow. If that's the case, I shall be doing a double stream on Friday. I might even do a stream on Saturday as well as our Just the Facts video. I want that shiny. It's purple. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So it's taking longer to take down the ships with the ship I'm using, because it's actually weaker than the rest of my other ships. The weapons aren't as powerful, because this is the Kelvin timeline starship, and I don't really like the Kelvin timeline. You know, if you've seen the J.J. Abrams films, that's what they call the Kelvin timeline. Oh, we did it.
Well fought indeed. They'll think twice about coming after us again. I'll let Alliance Command know what happened here today. If Jeula or any of Bodran's friends try to harvest the spores in this system, we'll make sure they have a nice welcoming party waiting for them.
Yeah, that's a good point, Blazin. You know, this episode of The Flash was a filler episode, but it was so much better than The Walking Dead.
We will make sure he faces justice for what he's done here today. Rest assured. Your work is done here. We'll take care of the wrap-up. Cabret, out.
See, he still looks like a testicle with just a bad pube problem. These episodes are actually incredibly short. I mean, we might as well do the last one as well, actually.
I think House Mokai forces are up to something in the Imaga system. I understand there was a problem with a planet killer in that system a while ago. Interesting. Oh, where was I? Right, Imaga. In addition to a lot of debris and the ruins of this planet killer, there are spore colonies there. And House Mokai is probably harvesting them, so we should put a stop to that real soon.
Yeah, I'm liking the Batwoman show as well. I mean, it's getting mixed reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. A lot of people don't actually like it. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why? It's actually a good show, you know. People want to see Batman, that's the problem. You know, people don't want to see Batwoman, they want to see Batman. And the problem with that is the CW aren't really allowed to have a Batman show while Batman is in the DCU. Well, the DCU movie universe, that is. I mean, I tried to watch Supergirl as well. I mean, I only got to about season 3 on Supergirl, and I just got bored. Yeah, Gotham did get very lucky. I mean, they only wanted to show that one scene at the end with Batman, because, you know, I think that's all they had permission for. And it was an origin story of Bruce Wayne. It wasn't an origin story to Batman, it was an origin story to Bruce Wayne. This is another patrol, so this one's going to be quick as well. It's going to be fight a couple of ships and then we're done.
Getting some unusual readings from the spore colonies in this system. They're mutating at an accelerated rate, absorbing and emitting some nasty radiation as they do so. Right, well, the spores are growing on the debris of this doomsday machine, which is where all of that radiation is coming from.
No, not the doomsday machine. Anything but the doomsday machine.
Through the spores, it'll cause serious damage if we don't deal with it soon. Hate to say it, but we need to cull the mutated spore colonies before the damage to the network.
Of course we do.
To reverse.
So if you are a fan of the original series, the Doomsday Machine was the thing that Captain Kirk had to take on. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like the machine that Kirk took on, but there's been like 3 different versions of the Doomsday Machine in this game, so I'm not really thinking that's canon to that series. I think I'm going to wait before I go in there because that countdown's a bit dodgy.
Let's deal with the next spore colony before the Mokai send reinforcements.
Yeah, I like that as well, how they've brought the Birds of Prey chicks back. I mean, they're going to be in Crisis on Infinite Earths as well, which is really cool, because it shows that the CW are really incorporating all of their past shows into this Crisis event. I mean, they're even bringing in shows that they did in the 90s.
Let's head toward the next one. Picking up Mokai ships on long-range sensors. We're about to have company.
Of course we are. Because nothing's ever simple. Admiral Mel, what's up? New to the channel, thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. I do play it on Elite difficulty, but only when I use my better ship, the Odyssey Operations Cruiser. So I'm using the Kelvin Timeline ship at the moment, and it's my weakest ship, so I've toned it down a little. So we've got 4 people watching, a couple of people talking in chat. I appreciate y'all being active. See, the reason I chose this ship for this particular stream was because it takes me longer with the weapons I've got equipped to it to take on the enemies than my other ships. So I figured, you know, the missions would last a bit longer, that the missions themselves would be a bit longer, but actually not. You know, the missions are really short, which is quite disappointing. I mean, I'm not too fussed, because the sooner we get this Discovery stuff out of the way, the better, because I really do not like Star Trek Discovery. Looking forward to Star Trek Picard, though. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm glad they've sort of brought it back into the future. Can you, like, die already, please? Come on, die. That did it. So even though I'm using my weakest ship at the moment, these missions are just far too easy. Where am I going? Oh, my ship was farting, then it was green. Yeah, exactly, Admiral Mel. It is far too short. These episodes, they're not really worth doing. They're more like those space battles you come across when you're out in open space. Cowardly Klingons. That's a first. Come on, die. Oh, I picked up a shitty shield. Yeah, to say this is my crappiest ship, it's actually holding up quite well in battle. I mean, I've appropriately named this the USS Botched, because the Kelvin timeline is just a botched timeline. I don't really consider the Kelvin timeline canon to anything, really. I think it's just a separate story, just a story on its own. But yeah, that is it. End of episode.
Glorious! Did you see how Ja'ula ran like a scalded tar? She is not a Klingon, and a disgrace to the memory of her honorable brother. We shall remain vigilant. If the coward Ja'ula shows her hideous face here again, I will finish what we started here this day. I will send her, screaming, to the gates of Grethel.
So, because these episodes were like really short, I had to do like 3 at once. So unless Arc Games decide to release anything new for the game, I don't really have anything else to do with it now.
Is it me, or did most forms of Klingon justice ultimately end with screaming in Grethel? You know, no. Look, as long as House Mokai isn't polluting and destroying the mycelial network, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I used to be in a fleet in Star Trek Online, and we always used to play together. You know, we'd be in party chats, we'd do fleet events and things like that. But the game is actually dying, and you know, it's just losing it's losing its fan base, because it's straying away from what it used to be. These original missions were awesome up until they started releasing all this crap. I mean, the last decent storyline was actually, I think, Yesterday's War. Yeah, which featured the Enterprise C. I mean, Future Proof wasn't bad, but it was mostly ground assaults. And then the rest of them, they were just boring. They were just too much. No, I don't have the Kelvin Heavy Command Cruiser. That's the Bottleopener looking ship, isn't it? That's the only one I don't have. I mean, I can show you a list of my ships, if it lets me. Yeah, there we go. I've got a Bajoran Interceptor, Krenim Science Vessel, whatever the hell that thing is, Elachi ship. That's my favourite one, the Odyssey Op Cruiser. Got a Temporal Battle Cruiser, shuttlecrafts, the original Enterprise, Ferengi ship, and the Lobster, the Breen ship. Alright, I thought you were talking about the other Kelvin Timeline ship that's in the game, the big bottle opener looking thing. No, I've had the Kelvin ship for a while now. I actually won it in one of my fleet events that was in my fleet. You know, they were giving it away for free and I won it, so I snatched it up. Thought it was a good ship at the time, but it really wasn't. But in the spirit of things, we'll switch back to my favourite. Yeah, I really like this ship. It looks more Star Trek-y to me, you know, it looks more like a Star Trek ship. So we'll head on back to Earth. Well, my Odyssey Operations Cruiser is hella powerful. The shields are strong, the hull's strong, the weapons pack a massive punch. That's why I love using it. Yeah, the Enterprise E was one of the free ships that it gave you whilst you were leveling up in the early days of the game, and I did use that for a long time. It was a cool ship. I also used the Enterprise D for a while. Oh yeah, for sure, I'll show my build once we get back to Earth. But I do like the Intrepid class ship as well, especially the upgraded one. Monty Burns Wakey has the upgraded one, and you know he uses it quite a lot, and it's a good ship, you know, especially with the battle mode armor that you can activate. That acts as a really cool shield, and it's a really cool feature for the ship. Blazing. If you start comparing Star Trek to Star Wars, a lot of fans will get pissy at you. Right. So the build of my ship. The weapon system, I've got mostly anti-protons on with anti-proton perks. You know, I've got the Kelvin timeline photon torpedoes because I just, you know, I don't have any other decent torpedoes really. But yeah, as you can see, most of my weapons are anti-proton based because, you know, if you've got a set of weaponry on a ship, it makes it more powerful rather than just mix and matching. Yeah, I've got my distress calls and whatnot on my devices. I'm using the Cabali regenerative shield array. I've been using that on a lot of my ships because it's actually one of the best shield arrays that I've got. I've max upgraded it as well, except, well, to the epic proportion. Quantum phase deflector. See, I've been working on getting some of the sets, like those two are a set. I just need the set for the deflector and the shield. That's the saucer set. So I've all these extra perks I've got, you know, they add phaser damage, disruptor damage, basically mostly weapon damage. I've got a couple of things that include the damage resistance rating, some hull hit points, big props on the flight turn rate, that is much needed in battle. Hull restoration, shield restorations. This one increases the rate of damage that your ship can take. See, like I said, I'm using anti-proton weapons, so I've got that perk on to increase the anti-proton damage. That increases the torpedo damage, and that just gives me extra phaser damage. Now the stats of the ship, like I said, this thing is a tank. It might not have a brilliant critical severity, but when it comes to its hull and its repair rate and its shield rate, it is just brilliant. So I've got 129,452 hull capacity. It's my strongest hull on any of my ships. I mean, I don't know if you've got anything better, Admiral Mel. But my max shield capacity is almost 20,000, and you know, I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, I've maxed out the mastery on it, obviously. Well, do you still play the game, Mel? Because if you do, I'm still in a fleet. We're in a fleet called Chimera. Let me just try and pull it up. Where is it? How do we do it? Because I haven't been in the fleet for a while. How do we get to the fleet? Oh yeah, there we go, fleet. Dark Knights of Chimera, that's the fleet I'm in. I play every day religiously. See, I don't play it as often as I used to, because obviously I've done most of the episodes now. The only reason it says I haven't done a lot of them is because of that new Task Force Operations thing. It really cocked it up when it came to the previous episodes. But if I do come on it, it's usually for the events where you get free ships and extra dilithium and whatnot. But other than that, I don't play it as often as I used to. Well, there's a few people online, I suppose, but there's not as many as there used to be. I mean, there's so many people in the fleet, and they just, none of them play it anymore. I mean, that's Monty, so let's see if he's been playing at all. Oh, invalid name. Oh, guess not. I used to do, but now I don't really bother with it that much. Like, I used to do all the reputation points as well, to get all the stuff, but I don't really bother with it anymore. Just because the game really hasn't produced anything worthy of playing lately. I mean, like I said earlier, in my opinion, the last decent story arc they did was Yesterday's War, with the Enterprise C. Then after that, it just kind of went downhill. I mean, the Gamma Quadrant was a good one, I guess. You know, because it brought back Odo and Major Kira. But it was still one of those predictable storylines that just felt really short. And then, of course, the Discovery ones, which are just absolutely terrible. I mean, I've got a couple of other characters as well. You know, I've got a Klingon, I've got a Romulan, I've got a Jem'Hadar, but I don't even use those, to be quite honest. Let's get rid of some of this crap. I got 13 lockboxes out of that. Stem bolts. That's crap, but I'll keep it, just, you know, because it can be upgraded. Nope, I haven't done any of these, although I do have a perk point. Actually, I don't think I've seen these before. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've actually done these before, actually, yeah. Oh yeah, it's like an extension to the skills tree. I mean, because I used to do the, what is it, where are they? Yeah, I used to do the Admiralty stuff, but this endgame stuff, that's new. I haven't really done those. Let's see what we've got coming up. Mycelial Crisis. I think that's basically what we've just done. Oh crap, I missed a dilithium weekend. Oh, that's cool. So you get new ships with the Endeavour stuff. I mean, because I usually play, yeah, there it is, Universal Endeavour Prize Pack. I usually play Star Trek Online with Monty Burns Wakey. And Monty hasn't been playing lately because he's just had a lot going on as well. So it's rare that I play it on my own, and a lot of my friends on PlayStation have stopped playing the game as well. So that's another reason why I don't play it as often. Go to the Events tab. Ah, yeah, it is different, yeah. I've done some of it.
This is Captain Kumarke of the LSS Riskava. My research group is under attack in the Andoria system. We believe the attackers are allied with House Mokai in service to Matriarch Ja'ula.
I'll tell you what, we'll do that, and then we'll call it for the stream. Gaming Bravo, thanks for the subscribe, I do appreciate it. So I think that only puts us 9 away from that goal of 1K. Let's see if we can get there by the end of the year, guys. Yeah, I'm starting to see they've redesigned it a lot. I mean, I played it in its very early days. I played it on PC before it came on PlayStation, of course. And it all really has changed. Yeah, I've already heard all that, I think. Right. Now you guys get to see how beautiful this ship is in battle. Yeah, no worries, Blazing. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it, dude. If you guys haven't already, do head over to Blazing's channel. He's on the gaming community, the 420 community, and he does reviews on the CW network TV shows as well. Elite 12, thanks for the follow on PlayStation. If you guys are watching this on the PlayStation Live menu, make sure you do head over to my YouTube channel, GamerDude. Just because I don't really check the PlayStation Live event for comments and whatnot. I just love this ship though. It is one of my most powerful vessels in the game, and it is seriously overpowered. I mean, it's not too overpowered to the point where it just destroys a ship in like 3 shots, but it gets the job done. And it's got the really cool saucer set feature, which I quite enjoy. I keep targeting my port side on shields. Best when they target one shield area to just use evasive maneuvers and be like, right, screw you. Well, the saucer section's doing well.
The fleet needs your help more than we do.
Always got to have that emergency power to engines on just so you can get somewhere a bit quicker. But if you are just tuning in or watching in the future, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the like button and drop me a subscribe. I always sub back to new subscribers and view any content we may be producing. Trying to reach a goal of 1k by the end of the year.
That new Mokai weapon is tearing our ships apart. Fire the weapon.
Created a massive spatial rift. Into the rift.
Klingons running away. Yeah, you better run. Is that it? Is it done now?
We've driven off the Mokai.
My readings are showing.
I realize my. That's a
You always know when that classic Star Trek theme appears in the background that it's done.
good. Let's meet here on the Hoffman. I'll talk to Starfleet about gaining access.
Alright, so we've got to do a ground battle and then I think that's it.
Welcome aboard. Hope you're ready to go to work, because we have a lot of work to tackle and very little time to do it in. My people believe we're looking at where we're...
Oh, I love moments like this where you get interior ship exploration. But I really don't like the new Starfleet uniforms. They're so military looking. I mean, I know Starfleet's kind of a military organization, but the uniform I'm wearing is more... It's more Starfleet. You know, it looks more Starfleet. As opposed to that. Or that. I mean, what's with the white? What happened to the grey?
Okay, initiate the basic holomatrix while you upload and integrate the relevant personality.
But it does look like these uniforms, the uniform that you see there on screen, is going to be used in Star Trek Picard. I mean, I'm using the Voyager Deep Space Nine style uniform.
Okay, merging your data with the core holomatrix. Now, computer, initiate program Papa Sierra 1.
Starfleet. Should have known. There's no way in hell I'm letting you weaponize my work. Also, I don't appreciate being kidnapped, drafted, whatever it is.
Damn it. Simulation isn't accessing data from your Starfleet career.
You know, I was afraid. Give me the discovery.
I've already done all this.
Nice touch. Might have been fine with your lab. This I'll start the...
And yep, he's wearing a mobile emitter. Oh, this one's a bit of a ball ache. Sorry, guys.
The simulation is picking up speed. Stay sharp.
I am Groot, what's good? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it, dude.
Alright, we're good here. Let me take a look at the results. Interesting. First thing, we can use the rift to transport into the Sorry.
Sounds...
End program. Yeah, I do love moments like this where you get to explore ships and go into holodecks and see characters and whatnot.
All right. Good luck in there.
Kind of looks like Voyager's transporter room.
Energize.
All right. That good. Whatever's happening with that Mokai tech hasn't spread here. Not yet, anyway. Take some samples from healthy spore clusters. We'll need them for comparison studies later. You really can't appreciate this place until you see it for yourself.
So, like I said, guys, we're going to finish this off, and we're going to end the stream.
All life, everywhere.
I've only tried dragging it out a bit because I've only been streaming for an hour, and I usually do these things for about an hour and a half or so. But within a dozen or so views, I had plenty of people active in chat. You know, I'm just skipping through all the cutscenes because I've seen all this before. I've done this episode on the channel before as well.
I am of the just that. I create. We waste.
This.
There was a.
Let's get moving.
But all of my Star Trek Online videos are in a playlist for your convenience if you want to check those out as well, guys.
Interesting. The liquids.
Come on, get back here.
Interesting. Even baby tardigrades are extremely tough.
So next month is the Christmas annual Christmas event for Star Trek Online. I will probably do a live stream on that. Because They do tend to give you a free ship every Christmas, so I'll check that out.
Tardigrades are of the realm. They live in harmony within the forest.
These readings could...
Some trippy travelling right there. Makes it look kind of like Stargate when you go through the wormhole.
Look, see that? Curiouser and curiouser.
Alachi.
Maybe. Incoming!
And now for my personal favourite, a Tommy gun. Yes, I'm using a Tommy gun because I'm very retro like that. One of my officers is also using a retro TOS phaser.
Those Alachi. You see?
I mean, the game is still kind of fun, I suppose, but it's not as fun as it used to be. I mean, the episodes used to give you something to look forward to. Now you just know what's coming. You know, it's become predictable.
This fungi is being mutated by Hark Peng radiation.
Fungi? Just say fungi.
Looks like this used to be an Alachi research outpost. They were starting to build defense systems in response to incursions from our space. Unfortunately,
we must go deeper into... The device is close, you see? The yield trees, the corruption, they have spread through this area. Find the next node and jump. The source of the sickness must be in the next area.
Yep, just running through some purple goo.
Something's wrong.
The living, yes. The memories and...
So now we have to get the memories of the original Commander Stamets.
Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
Of course. Never easy, is it? Fuck off!
You will need to collect more of the fluid. Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
I really hate the Alachi.
You will need to collect more of the fluid.
butt fucking son of a bitch! Sorry, I've been watching South Park.
You will need to collect more of the fluid.
Yeah. Seriously? Fuck off. It's not okay to hit. Oh, come on.
You will need to collect more of the fluid.
I know, bitch. Give me a minute. She's like the pushy, needy ex-wife.
Spores before they dissipate.
I'm stuck.
You will need to collect more.
I'm stuck. Seriously, you're just gonna stand there? Have a grenade.
You will need to collect more of the fluid.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm trying to do.
Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
Oh, come on, stop shooting me.
You will need to collect more of the
Mother truckers. Where are my officers? Why aren't my officers helping me? Kinda dying here.
You will need to collect more of the fluid.
Oh, shut up, woman.
You will need to collect more of the fluid.
Stay dead.
Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
Right, nobody shoot me. Nobody shoot me until I've done this. Fuck off. Come on, stop shooting me. I figured as much. You gotta take them out before we can go anywhere. Thank you, Admiral. I forgot about that feature. Really do hate the Alachi. Where the hell's the portal? Oh, is this another one that's going to have glitched out on me? And where the hell's my away team? Take me. Yeah, I think it's glitched out on me. Oh well, if it's glitched out on me, I'm just going to call it there, guys. So I do want to thank everybody for stopping in. I do appreciate it. Thanks to Gaming Bravo for subscribing. Thanks to Admiral Mel for stopping in, new to the channel. Do appreciate it, dude. If you like what you see, do drop me a subscribe as well. All my Star Trek videos are in a playlist for your convenience. And I'll definitely hit you up the next time I'm playing it. So I'll invite you to the fleet. You know, we'll do a couple of events. Play it with some of the guys that are in the fleet. Big thanks to Blazing710420 for stopping in as well. Big support to the channel. He's on the gaming community, he's on the 420 community, and he's also does reviews on the CW network as well. Rogue Harley Quinn always stops into these Star Trek streams. Big fan of Star Trek, so thanks for stopping in, I do appreciate it. And to anyone else that stopped in, I do appreciate it. So once again, I have been a little bit inactive lately, and it's just because I've been quite busy the past couple of days. I'm busy again tomorrow, so if I don't do a stream tomorrow, I'll do a double stream or even a triple stream on Friday. And I'm also considering doing one on Saturday, as well as a Just Facts video. So yeah, shout out to all subscribers, old and new. We're now at 991, so we're only 9 away from that goal of 1k. I'm still trying to get there for the end of the year, because that way I can do my chat and hangout streams again from my phone and laptop. That way you guys can see what games I'm able to play, I can get to know you a bit more, you can get to know me. You know, I really used to enjoy doing those until YouTube updated the terms and conditions, so, you know, gotta wait until I hit 1,000 to do it now. But yeah, that's probably it for the Star Trek streams for the time being. Just until they add some new stuff. I really thought the last couple of missions were going to be a little bit longer, but you know, they only took a couple of minutes. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for stopping in. Do appreciate it. This has been Gamer Dude. Happy gaming, and I will catch you all in the next one, guys.